AI will steal your job. AI will end humanity. AI is spiraling out of control. That's all you ever see, right? Every headline, every tweet, everything that you see online. Finding good news about AI is honestly almost impossible. So here is what they are not telling you. AI is quietly saving lives. The future isn't being written by the loudest voices or the scariest headlines. It's being written by researchers testing drugs in virtual human bodies, or meteorologists who are predicting hurricanes days earlier than ever before, and engineers building glasses that let blind people see. But those stories, they don't trend, they don't go viral, they get buried under the noise. So today, I'm pulling them into the light. We're talking about healthcare breakthroughs that could cut drug development times by 10 to 15 years. Climate tools that are predicting hurricanes 50% more accurately than anything we've ever had. Or disaster response systems directing aid to save lives in war zones and pandemics. And accessibility tools that are genuinely changing lives for millions of people right now. And yes, we are going to talk about AI's own environmental impact too. Because I'm not here to sell you a fairy tale. AI does use massive amounts of energy and water. There is actually a roadmap to fix it. And the numbers are more hopeful than you think. I'm Annie, and I'm trying to handle my own AI panic by learning about it with you. I'll be doing one of these every month. If you want the signal without the noise, hit the follow button. Just because good news doesn't make headlines doesn't mean they're not happening. Let's start with healthcare. Northeastern University just created something called programmable virtual human. Can you imagine? And it could slash drug development time by 10 to 15 years. Here is why this is massive. Right now, testing new drugs takes decades and costs billions. You need animal testing, then human trials, then more trials. People are dying waiting for treatments. This system tests compounds in a virtual human body. No ethical concerns, no waiting, massively cheaper. We are talking about cutting timelines from 15 years to maybe 5 years. That's huge. And billions in cost savings. And drugs that reach patients while they're still alive to benefit from them. Let's talk about meteorology. Google DeepMind's WeatherNext tool can now predict hurricanes way faster and more accurately than anything we've ever had before. Get this, it can predict where a hurricane will be 5 days out. And it's about 140 kilometers closer to the actual spot than our best traditional models. That might not sound huge, but here's the thing. Improvements like that usually take a decade to develop. It can predict hurricanes up to 15 days in advance and does it 8 times faster than before. We are talking under a minute on a single computer chip. That's extra day or two of warning. And that's the difference between getting people out safely, saving lives, and protecting property. Other application in agriculture. Microsoft and Land O'Lakes created a tool called Oz. It is helping farmers save crops. We're talking about 44 billion in crop losses in 2025 alone. And this tool gives farmers real-time answers: when to plant, when to harvest, how to deal with sudden weather changes. Basically, it took this massive 800-page manual built on 20 years of farming data and turned it into an app on your phone. And so farmers can ask questions and get instant answers specific to their own farm. Imagine that! Simple, right? Now, AI itself uses massive amount of energy and water. Cornell University just published a study showing that by 2030, AI data centers could emit 24 to 44 million metric tons of CO2 every year. That's like adding 5 to 10 million extra cars on US roads, and the water consumption is horrendous, equivalent to what 6 to 10 million Americans use. And that's huge, right? But here is the good news. The same study shows we can actually fix this. We're looking at a 73% reduction in AI's carbon emissions and a whopping 86% reduction in water use. How? Well, three main things. They're going to build data centers in places with renewable energy. Then they are going to speed up the shift to cleaner power grids. And they're going to make the whole operation more efficient. So the researchers aren't hiding the problem or pretending it doesn't exist. They're giving us the honest look at what's wrong and a roadmap to fix it. Another invention. Google Earth AI 2.0 with Gemini is being used by charities like Give Directly to direct aid to the most vulnerable people. The WHO used it in the Democratic Republic of Congo for cholera risk prediction. The International Committee of the Red Cross is using AI to identify missing people in war zones, helping reunite families separated by conflict. The WHO also launched EIOS 2.0, an epidemic intelligence system that serves over 110 countries in the world. It provides near real-time health threat detection, automatically transcribes and translates radio channels from remote areas, and it's completely free for public health surveillance. It's an early warning system for the next pandemic. Another example of AI helping people is Envision AI smart glasses are helping blind and low vision people navigate the world. These glasses read text out loud, describe surroundings, recognize faces, all with under 2-second response time. Imagine that. This isn't futuristic tech. It's available now and it's actively changing lives. Here's the truth. Good news doesn't make headlines. Most of them moves in the right direction, the small incremental improvements to products. Hearing aid that works better, a weather model that's more accurate, aid that reaches people faster. Good isn't dramatic, but it's happening. While everyone's arguing about whether AI will destroy the world, AI is actually quietly making life better for millions of people right now. So the next time you see a scary AI headline, remember this. There is probably a dozen good stories that got buried underneath it.